I'm Joe.
And I'm Ben.
And we're the Bourbon Boys. Let's pour a glass. Welcome back. We got a kind of what I think is a pretty special one today. My neighbor here, Nick the neighbor. So he's in my phone.
Perfect, yeah.
Nick the neighbor. And he's lucky enough, we've been putting this off for like 2 months now.
Yeah.
Because we both had, he had a round of COVID at his place, and then we were going to do it, and we've had a round of COVID. Actually, we've gone a couple weeks now without filming anything because of COVID issues and some deaths in the family and some stuff that isn't that fun. So it's nice to sit down and drink some good bourbon. So it's the Weller Foolproof. Thank you for bringing this over.
You're welcome. Happy to share.
So here in Ohio, it's a lottery pick. So you have to win a lottery in order to have a chance to buy the bourbon. Which and who won in your family?
So my wife won. Signed up the entire family when the lotteries come out. Got a notification through Facebook that, hey, the picks are out, whoever won. Started looking through there. My wife's name's Karen. There's not too many Karens that sign up for that. I messaged her and I was like, hey, did you win? Check your email. And she sent over the link. So yeah, we won. It was a good day at our house.
Wow.
So I'm just glad to know somebody wins, because we enter, you know, we get our families to enter, and so far we never win anything. And they have a half a dozen of them. They have 6, 7, 8 of them a year. Never win anything.
Haven't won yet.
So this is Weller Foolproof. This is highly sought after. I think this is about what, $70
I think it
retail?
was $59.99.
$60, yeah. So $60 retail, which is very reasonable for a bourbon of this quality. But this aftermarket, I know in this area, this goes $300 to $350 all the time, and I don't know if it's worth that. I don't have that kind of.
It's pretty good.
It's very good.
$300 is a
So
lot.
we're gonna pour a little bit here. We won't be greedy with it because he was nice enough to bring it. So we'll pour just a little bit here.
But I think that's what the cool thing of bourbon is, made to share with people. So talked a little bit about having some deaths in the family. My mom passed away a couple weeks ago, and I was saving the bottle for this, but as you guys could see, it was open because my brothers and I shared a little bit a couple weeks ago. So I think that's what bourbon was meant for.
It is, and that was I mean, I'm sure it was a nice moment for you and your brothers in a sad situation.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh. It smells so nice.
Yeah. Really get the vanilla right off the gate.
Yeah. Vanilla and just sweet. It's a weeded
nice,
bourbon,
nice
so
sweetness.
Yeah, it's a weeded bourbon. It's the only one of the Weller lineup, I believe, that is the non-chill filtered.
Is it?
All
Okay.
the other ones, I believe, are chill
I
filtered.
did not know that.
So that makes it stand out a little bit.
One of our favorites is the antique.
Yeah.
It's a 107, which we're blessed here. Some parts of the country, I know you just can't get it, but around here, it's pretty available. I won't say readily available. You got to kind of look for it, but it shows up every other week. So if you look for it a little bit, you can find it.
I think one of the interesting things with the foolproof, just for those that don't know, like you'll hear cask strength or barrel proof or foolproof. The difference is barrel proof is what it comes out of the barrel at.
Right.
Foolproof is what it goes in the barrel at.
Right. There's no like real definable terms for that because they say it different.
Yeah.
But that's generally how most of them do it. If say cask strength, it's what it comes out at. Barrel strength, it's what it's coming out at.
Yeah.
But then then you have or I'm sorry,
foolproof.
Foolproof. Yeah.
It's proof back to what it went into the barrel at.
Right.
Yep.
That's what I'm trying to say. You're saying it right. And
No.
I think I'm screwing it up. This is
you're good.
114 proof is what this is.
I did a little research today on the Ohio Liquor website, and the only thing I noticed, there was only 4 bourbons in Ohio that were designated foolproof.
Really?
So 1792 has one, the Weller, and then there was a Wheat Penny foolproof, and then a Cleveland foolproof, but it was like a cherry wood finished or something like that.
The Cleveland one
a lot
is
of it.
the Wheat Penny. I think is an Ohio bourbon,
Good
and so is Cleveland because it's made in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Cleveland's kind of weird. I don't know anything about that one.
I don't.
They don't really age it. They try to like artificially age
Gotcha.
it. That's their thing.
But it was just interesting. I haven't seen a lot of the foolproof.
This smells so
It
good,
smells really good.
and it tastes so good. So I hate to even put ice into it almost, but I'm going to try it a little bit. I'm going to put just one little cube. So if you want to or not, it's up to you. So this is 114,
circle
and you
ice.
can see this. Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
This is it's floating, but it's floating low. So this is just low.
Yeah.
I just had one the other day that was 116 proof Penelope barrel strength
Okay.
one, and it was and it sinks at 116. So I'm kind of curious at what point the ice sinks or
Yeah.
floats. So it must be 115 or 116.
And it's really nice too. It's not too hot, but you get a long
Oh,
flavor
Yeah,
to it.
it lasts forever.
This is. I don't think we have to sell anybody on this one. This is
No.
absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, if you find
Look,
it,
he's
buy
even
it.
got a shirt. He finally gets the look. He
I've
loves
said in a
wearing this.
video before that this was the closest I'd ever get to the foolproof, but I stand corrected.
Okay, the ice doesn't. It's not really opening up any more flavors, but it's certainly not muting it either. It's
No,
it's fantastic.
It knocks down the instant heat.
Yeah,
but,
I was gonna say that.
But it doesn't really impact the flavor or anything too
Yeah,
much.
the flavor doesn't go away though.
I wish you could get this all the time. So I don't know. We'll give away our final thoughts here later, but we're gonna finish these glasses. We're gonna savor this for a while, but we'll be back here when we're done.
Cheers.
All right, welcome back. As you can see, we've been talking for a while,
Super
and there
easy.
are nothing left in any of the glasses because, well, yeah, we didn't pour any more, but man, I could. So Weller obviously is highly sought after. I think we said $60 is regular good. I mean, on secondary market, $300 to $350. At $60, this is fantastic. A fantastic bargain. I don't know if you're going to find a better bourbon at $60. $300, that's a lot of money. If you have it, that's up to you. But
Yeah.
I would. So we kind of rate this a little bit. Like I said, the flavor on it is just. It pops in the mouth. It just, which sounds kind of nasty, but it just hits. It hits all parts. It's sweet. It's soft. I mean, and flavorful at the same time. It just blends beautifully. Of the Weller line that I've been able to sample, which I think I haven't had the CY, the white label one,
Yep.
but I haven't had the William LaRue Weller, which is sort of in the line, but not exactly. This is the best one, with a close second, I think, the antique.
Yeah.
But this is the best one. It's just wonderful. It's a shame that you can't find it on a regular basis. You got to win a lottery to have a chance to buy one, right? But I would rate this probably a 4.5 on flavor. It's just wonderful, and just to give a room for
Yeah.
for some,
Yeah.
but 4.5. I think, and I would rate it probably a 5 on value, honestly, because I don't know that you're going to find a better bourbon for $60 if you can get it at retail price. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you at on it?
I'm kind of the same. I would give it around a 4.5 for flavor too. When you get it straight, it is pretty hot right off the get-go. I do like it with a little bit of ice. It tempers that down, but it does not change the flavor.
Right.
So I land there, and then on price too, I'd probably still give it in the 4.5, just because it's hard to find at this.
Yeah.
And so if you could find it at retail, buy it and buy all you can. The 300 price point
And
is,
call us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know, yeah.
Yeah. The $300 price point on secondary market is steep, but find somebody that has it, try it. You'll enjoy it. It's a great bourbon all the way around.
Right.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, I'm right down the same road. I do agree with Nick about the ice. I think putting a little, just a little tiny bit of ice really just kind of took that harsh heat away, but everything else about it was fantastic. So, yeah, 4.5 on the flavor, and the value is outstanding at 5, I think, as well. So it's
At retail.
at retail,
at retail,
absolutely
for sure.
I can't tell you, but I can't recommend $300 for anything. I mean, that's all. It is bourbon. It's just a bottle of bourbon. It doesn't last that long.
Yeah.
If you get an endless bottle,
Yeah.
might be worth that. But man, I cannot thank you enough. And I'm going to tell you
You're
here,
welcome.
I got something for you here.
Oh.
So if you show on the show, first time on the show, you don't get a gift every time you
No,
come on the show. We got a Sweet Bourbon's Boy
That's why I did
T-shirt
this,
for
right?
him.
Yeah,
Huh?
that's
That's
the whole
right.
reason.
We might have been drinking bourbon out in another neighbor's driveway this year. Like, how do you get one of them shirts? Like, you got to be on the
Gotta
show.
be on the
man.
show.
So we talked him into it, and we're so glad he came, and glad we waited, like I said, months for
Yeah.
this. So
Totally worth
with
it.
some
Yeah.
perhaps, some bad stuff that happened. So it's nice to finally get together and do this. And thank you
Yeah,
so much.
you're welcome. I'm happy to
Thank
share it. I think that's what Bourbon was made for sharing with friends and neighbors and through hard times and good times. And,
Yes.
and I think that's why it was bottled. So
I
if you find it, share it.
Love it.
couldn't disagree. I couldn't agree
Absolutely.
any more than that.
Yeah.
So until next time, thanks for tuning in.
See you.
Thanks, everybody.